How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow? How many times have you promised yourself you'd stop procrastinating, eat better, focus more, chase your goals, only to quit a few days later? You think it's because you're lazy, or maybe you just don't have enough motivation. But that's not the truth. The truth is, you never learned how to control your willpower. And once you do, you'll realize you were never weak. Your mind was just untrained. Willpower isn't something magical that only strong people have. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows when you train it, and it weakens when you neglect it. The problem is, most people use it the wrong way. They try to change their lives by relying on willpower alone, and that's why they fail. Willpower is like a mental battery. Every time you resist temptation, make a tough decision, or push yourself to do something uncomfortable, that battery drains a little. If you don't learn to use it strategically, it burns out before you even get to the important stuff. So, what exactly is willpower? It's your ability to delay gratification, to choose long-term growth over short-term pleasure. It's that quiet inner voice that says, do it now, even when everything inside you screams later. But willpower isn't infinite. Every time you wake up and instantly check your phone, scroll through social media, argue, or make 100 small decisions before noon, you drain it. And when it's time to study, to build, that energy is already gone. So, how do you take control of your willpower? There are three pillars: discipline, systems, and environment. Discipline means doing what's right, especially when you don't feel like it. And it starts small. Don't aim to change your life overnight. Aim to win small battles every single day. Make your bed. Read a few pages. Go for a walk. Every small act of discipline is proof to your brain you're in control. Then come systems. Motivation fades. It's emotional. It's unstable. But systems make success automatic. If you want to eat healthier, don't just try harder. Remove junk food from your home. If you want to study more, schedule it. Set reminders. Make it non-negotiable. You can't rely on emotion to guide you. You need structure. And finally, your environment. You can't stay strong in a weak environment. If you're surrounded by distractions, you'll give in. If you're surrounded by people who push you, you'll rise. You don't have to fight your surroundings. Change them. Because your environment is either your anchor or your fuel. Psychologists call this ego depletion. The idea that your self-control decreases as you use it throughout the day. That's why successful people protect their willpower. They create habits and routines that minimize small, unnecessary decisions so they can focus their mental energy where it truly matters. Think of Steve Jobs wearing the same outfit every day. It wasn't laziness, it was strategy. He refused to waste willpower on trivial choices. When you learn to control your willpower, you stop living reactively. You stop being a slave to impulses, emotions, or comfort. You start choosing your actions instead of being dragged by them. That's when your life begins to change. Because real freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's having the strength to not do what destroys you. You've been told that willpower is something you either have or don't. That's a lie. Willpower is built in silence, in the moments no one sees. It's built every time you resist, persist, and push forward. So stop waiting for motivation. Build discipline. Create systems. Shape your environment. Because if you can control your willpower, you can control your life. The strongest person in the room isn't the one who lifts the most weight. It's the one who can say no and mean it.